guys, welcome. Today I will be diving into the last few months of 2022, which is from October to December, and we are going to see what has its store for you. What are you going to create? What are you going to initiate? What are you going to strive towards? Is something we are going to dive into, and if there are any messages which are popping up, I'm going to use Lightseer's Tarot, and we are gonna see how this upcoming and the final quarter is going to drive you nuts, or maybe will act as a starting foundation for you to enter into the next year, which is 2023. Well, what seems very likely, Gemini, is that you will be um, stretching yourself a lot this season. So October will be the month for you where you will be into, getting into different stuff, getting into different systems. So if you are a Gemini rising specifically, you will be having this energy because Mars is in your sign at the moment. It's gonna get back, it's gonna get direct. So if you have any personal planets in Gemini, this is going to hit you for sure. If you are a Gemini moon, though, make sure that you are driving this energy towards something which will satisfy your emotional goals, okay? Because at the moment, your inner world is important. You are going to thrive if you focus yourself first. So focusing on yourself is going to be important. All right. So this is what is coming up for you, Gemini. What else is going to be the theme, and what are you going to create in the next 3 months? Is just that you will be forging the path ahead. It really feels that there is some on and off situation going on. This could be your work, this could be your boss not promoting you, or maybe you have started something which is totally new, but you are not doing anything to keep it sustainable or not persevering it, because I have Knight of Cups in reverse, and this is somewhere you are passionate about it, but you are not unapologetically forging forward towards it, like typical Gemini. You have so many tabs open at the moment. Maybe you have too many options to play with or toy with. You have too many toys, but this could just delay the whole process which you are deserving of. You deserve a goal, you deserve a purpose where if you strive towards it with just after streamlining, and even if you want to taste lots of creams, pastries, it is sometimes important just to stick to one which will just make you feel cozy during this last quarter of the year. So focus on it, what is going to make you a bit cozy. Be very patient, tap into your earthy energies as well if you can. You are gonna get some trines and sextiles from these zodiacs, and with a Gemini, try to tap into the earthy signs, try to tap into what brings you pleasure. When you are introduced to a new fragrance, new food, new music, new clothing, touch, everything like that, just enrich your sensibilities, because Mars demands you to have a strategy there. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, she knows just right what is in her bag, how she can spend it, what are her resources, and how you can make the most out of it, is what the cards are saying here. You need to drive the direct energy into a correct direction, Gemini. Okay, you have to make sure that your communication is not so aggressive and is not misunderstanding here, that you're not able to get to a point. You're not going to reach somewhere if you're not able to put your point across correctly the way you meant it. Okay, because I feel like there is this feeling of not making sure that your point is set across. Maybe there is some delay in getting replies, maybe there is some delay or stagnation was there. But as October passes by, and while we are going through this cosmos emotions and motions, the notion of the cosmos. It will bring something to the light which needs to be understood by yourself and needs to be asserted to the another party, okay, to someone who is the driving force, who could push you to do something and to pursue it. All right, you will plan a lot of things, but you will get to a point where you need to ask out for someone's help to pursue it, okay, to have a plan, to have a routine, to have a something, to have someone accountable. You will be dealing with lots of stuff. It I assume here that you will be wanting to know exactly what is lighting the fire within you, how you can just not let it boil it up at a certain point where it just blows off the lid, but use it wisely enough to fulfill your next pursuit and to fulfill your virtue. It could be traveling, it could be anything, it could be just knowing yourself much better, opening too many tabs and knowing what is picking up your interest too much these days, in the next 3 months. So be patient, all right, Gemini. It really feels that if this is the energy which is on and off energy, which is disrupting your thoughtful process, or it's not allowing you to think anything, and it doesn't have any space in your mindset at the moment, the evil twin, which is represented in Gemini, will take the guns and just shoot this situation out of the plan. This is not a plan you need to carry onwards here, all right, Gemini. This is a time where you just sit, watch with patience, dive into the different pleasures life has to offer, seek a direction. If you're not trying to be accountable and are not accountable to the choices you are making to forge forward in your life, you will be not favored, okay. You are not going to be favored by anybody. You need to answer it later, but if you start to take the chances, take the choice properly, and by having a good decisive mind, Gemini, you will have a great 2023. Your 2023 will begin on a greater note. Uh, you will be you will be alone in your decision making process. And if you need any help, the month of October November will be a great month to seek help, all right, to seek after solutions, to seek after uh, what I would say is that if someone has just broken your heart, or maybe you just don't know what to do, if you're being very pessimistic and you just don't know what to do with all this aggression bottling up within you, this is time for you to process it, seek how to process it, know where the key is in the drawer. This is time to pull out all the drawers and reflect on it, work on it, just dive into it. If this has to be related to your health, if this has to do related to your body or mental health, this is a time for you to seek into it, seek what the problem is, seek where you need to work on, or work on your breathing skills, or make sure you do some kind of hypnotherapy, or maybe yoga, or maybe something like that. If something has been making you very anxious, which actually has no point, but you are still, it is the time for you to reflect and maybe believe in yourself much more. Try to do it, because you are going to achieve it, and seek help if you want to. You need an accountability partner. So if it is possible for you, Gemini, in this month, try to seek someone's help. Try to communicate with someone. Try to see how other people communicate, okay, because even if you're alone now in this 21st century, it is unlikely that you can ask for help. You can see other people's videos who are having same issues. If this is about your business, if this is about your relationship, if this is about anything per se, comprising of any other factors like that, it could be about your house, it could be about your interior, it could be about any little thing. Seek someone's help. If there are books, content, consume it, all right. Seek for help, ask for help, unknowingly pray to God if you can, like if you're into it, whoever, whatever faith you have, just make sure you have a gratitude as your foundation, and you drive towards it. You drive towards having accountability and knowing which tab to open when, um, and who you become when someone unintentionally abandons you as well. This is a theme for you to chew on for the next few months. Okay, I also see that you will be, having a strong boundary. You will be making sure that you lay your stand a bit stronger as you are venturing into the month end of December. All right, it feels like that. um, if there are any women who are present in your life who has a major role in your life, listen to them. Okay, uh, mostly water signs are gonna be of importance to you. They will help you to forge forward, or maybe they could be, then goals, who knows. But someone has something to say. They could be a water sign. It likely feels so. They could help you to balance your emotions much more. It rather feels like that. It has to do something with making you feel calm, in a calmer zone, and talk about it, write about it, sing about it, whatever you can do about it. Okay, but this is a time to make accountability, to become your strong foundation and get into the next year, which is 2023, and it's gonna be amazing. All right, Gemini, and I hope this drives you forward pretty well. I hope you have a great last quarter of 2022, and I will see you in 2023.